on the lead lap. We are working caution for the second time today at Talladega Superspeedway. 54 of 113 laps are complete. Randy LaJoie is being shown as our leader.
So there's what, 59 laps?
Yeah, 113. So
how far did they say they could go?
Well, most of the guys I talked to said they could go 50 to 51.
So they'll have to gas and go.
Yeah.
Just a splash.
That's unbelievable.
Oh, there's Dallenbach's wife's underwear.
Harry Gant.
Mikey is a sick puppy.
Didn't Harry Gant run 57, 58 laps down here?
Yeah, run forever.
Yeah, didn't he run 57, 58 laps? And that was
just on the main tank.
Yeah, that's before the reserve.
Yeah. I think that was before Gary Nelson was around, though.
Yeah, but let's see that body with Jeff's head.
That's right.
Hold on.
Well, you know, Adam did a nice job. Did a real nice job.
It's all right.
He always speaks highly of you, though.
Oh, why?
How did you get such a nice young man as a son? I tell you.
That man crazy.
I give him a Daytona. I haven't been called sir so many times in my life. About sirred me to death after the interview.
He'll sir you. That's what he's supposed to do.
Yeah. Okay. ABC Sports coverage of NASCAR racing coming your way from Talladega Superspeedway. We're working caution for the second time today. Coming out on lap 52, 18-year-old Adam Petty coming in turn 4. There's contact. His free Chevrolet nudges the outside wall as traffic splits to go around and comes across. And the drivers try to avoid Adam Petty. His car is on its way back to the garage area with damage to the right front fender. Still working caution here today for only the second time in 55 laps. Back with more live action in just a moment.
Yep.
And Kelly Denton Kelly Denton ran in the back of Ed Barrier, and he did not pit. Did you guys in the pits hear me? I mean, I guess they did, but Kelly Denton ran in the back of Ed Barrier and didn't pit.
These other guys are pitting again. Is it the 66 pitting again?
They're topping it off. Yeah, I wonder if they're going to try to make it.
Yeah.
Like this. I heard some guys could go 56 laps. If they can do it, they're there. Well, that'll be interesting. We need to note that. Let's see, it's 66.
Jerry, get some feedback. I don't know if you can hear it or not.
Okay, yeah, thank you.
Phil, 10 car, 93.
10. 93 bound.
63, 83.
Fuller. Wayne Grubb.
Jeff Fuller. Jerry, read the cards that topped off. Jerry, read the cards that topped off.
66, 10, 63, 83, and 89. What's that? Card 10. Okay. Gotcha.
You guys in the pits, that was 66, 10, 63, 83, 89 Fuller, and 43 Shane Hall. Thank you, Lynn.
Back at Talladega, Alabama, still under caution for the second time today. Want to remind you, tomorrow at 5 Eastern, 2 Pacific, ABC Sports goes off-road with Pace Supercross. Jeremy McGrath just clinched his 6th championship last weekend. This is the next to the last race of the season. That is Supercross on ABC at 5 Eastern, 2 Pacific tomorrow. Now we are told Matt Kenseth has a problem with the clutch. That's the car number 17 on the restart. We'll see if he can come up to speed. He's about the 5th car in line.
If he has a Jericho transmission in the car, Jerry, he really doesn't need the clutch to shift with. The only place he would need the clutch would be making a pit stop. But meanwhile, some bumping and shoving going on up front. As Kelly Denton did not pit in the 75 car, he now does have the lead.
Here comes LaJoy looking at the inside. No, I think I'll go back and high.
That's because Kelly Denton blocked that move, but he's not going to block this move high. Look at LaJoy right up against the outside retaining wall. And here's Kenny Schrader, pole center, back in contention.
Nemechek on the bottom of the racetrack, the 87 car. That's the Bell South machine. Whoa, they come back in, they do touch. Entering the trial with a 75 and 87, there was contact. And here's Purvis. You heard the spotter tell Nemechek he had the 4 on the inside. That was Jeff Purvis, who's made a move for position. Make it second spot.
Your position.
Kenny Schrader's trapped behind Kelly Denton right here. He didn't know which way to go. He knows he's got an inexperienced driver in front of him. And obviously,
man, oh man.
4 lanes of racetrack and 4 lanes of race cars down 4,000 feet of back straightaway.
That was Dale Earnhardt Jr. went by this entire pack and looks like he moved into about 4th or 5th spot.
Now Ken Schrader able to make a move on the inside of Kelly Denton. They'll try to get by as they head into the turn, into the tri-oval. Might think it's the last lap at Talladega, but not so. We still have 54 to go. That's typical NASCAR action, super speedway style, here at Talladega, Alabama. There comes Dave Blaney, the 93 car on the inside. McLaughlin coming back with him. Down on the apron, wheels almost to the grass. Now they are 3 wide in turn 4.
You know, on that caution flag, while we were commercial break, 5 or 6 cars made a pit stop to top off for gasoline, hoping there would not be another caution flag, and they could make it the rest of the way. Those cars were the 66, the 10, the 63, the 83, 89, and 43. But if they keep racing like this, there will be another caution flag. Mark my word.
Well, Benny, here's the situation on the 66 car. They're getting 7.1 miles to the gallon, which is a good bit better than everyone else. Most of the cars down here between 6.7 and 6.9. So with that good fuel mileage, Todd Bodine believes after topping off, if this thing goes green, they're going to try to stay out. They believe they can go the distance. Schrader cannot do it. McLaughlin cannot do it. They're all going to be about a lap and a half or at least 2 laps short.
Well, maybe a strategy move by those 6 drivers who came in on lap 56 to top it off. We'll have to wait and see. Our AutoZone race recap shows you that Randy LaJoy is our leader. He's led 21 of 60 laps. There have been 10 lead changes, 2 caution flags for a total of 7 laps. That's why the average speed is down to 157.683 miles per hour. Our lap leaders, LaJoy, McLaughlin, Matt Kenseth, Kelly Denton, and our pole sitter, Ken Schrader, as well as Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Joe Nemechek. Now off the racetrack, meaning they're still being worked on and trying to be repaired, Adam Petty and Jason Keller. Those that are out of the race and have parked it for the day, our points leader, Elton Sawyer, Jimmy Kitchens, and the youngster, Jason Jarrett.
Meanwhile, there we see we've got about 6 cars that have broken away from the huge pack. As a matter of fact, we've got 6 cars and 5 cars and then the huge pack.
Yeah, this first pack of 5 or 6 cars that have broken away have got the really fast cars, the cars that have led, the 41, the 1, the 4, those guys, Dale Jr. Those guys have been the guys that have run up front, Nemechek here, who have run up front and led the race. The next pack has only got a couple of cars in it that have led a race, like Mike McLaughlin and stuff. So you don't know whether the second pack is going to be able to run the first pack down or not. We just have to see how they are able to use the draft, and if only 2 or 3 of them can run them back down.
So all moment ago on the Circuit City telemetry, Joe Nemechek showing a speed of 196 miles per hour in the draft on the backstretch. These 6 cars are together, 1 through 6. Now, as you heard Benny say, there's the next pack. 5 cars. They're trying to get organized, single file. Jeff Green leading that battle. And behind that, a whole gaggle of cars, some 25 strong, trying to catch that pack. As we watch this action, let's check in with Bill Weber, who is caught up with Adam Petty.
And a disappointing end to this race. How are you?
Yeah, I'm all right. I don't know how bad the car hurt. It hurt my feelings more than anything. But, you know, we're just riding along there, and it would be nice. There's some outlaw driver out there that just came from sprint cars that tried to put the little slide job on you. But other than that, yeah, it was a safe race. You know, thank the good Lord more than anything that, you know, that I'm all right, but that the car stayed straight going down the straightaway. It could have caused a huge wreck there. We were running real tight, and, you know, fun restrictor plate racing, just riding along there with Casey, going to the front, and running really good. Just have to wait till next year at Daytona to come back again.
Okay, we're glad you're okay.
Thank you.
So that's exactly what we talked about, Benny. He said fun restrictor plate racing. I didn't see nothing fun about that ride.
Plus, you're paying the bills to fix that car, so you're not enjoying that at all. Here's LaJoy and Purvis. Terry Labonte, the 2-time Winston Cup champion. Earnhardt Jr. is in that battle. 41 car, former Busch champion David Green having a great run. That's a Larry Hedrick on car number 41. These 6 cars, nose to tail, last time by at 194.5 miles per hour. We are under 50 laps to go at Talladega.
Looks like Schrader, back in the 15 car, is pulling his group of cars closer and closer to the top 6.
Yeah, a minute ago when the 37 car was leading, when Jeff Green was leading that pack, I didn't think they were gaining on him that much. With Schrader, who set on the pole for this race, obviously, and was pretty quick, he's beginning to pull this pack back a little bit.
A lot of muscle beneath the hood of Schrader's car, the Oakwood Home Chevy. Robert Reeves, the engine builder there for Andy Petrie, and he's bringing a whole host of race cars with him. That gap now visibly closing between 6th and 7th position.
Schrader was 1.37 seconds behind the leader LaJoy. We'll check this time and see that he's 0.98, 1 second. So he closed 0.4 of a second that last lap. So he is there.
Now, Kyle, you can catch him, but what do you do when you catch him? How do you maintain the momentum? Oh, left front tire and wheel coming off. Looked like part of the tread coming off the tire on the car number 53. That is Hank Parker Jr. He is on the inner liner, the tire inside a tire, and he is still rolling, and as yet there is no caution. Apparently the debris that has rolled off the racetrack, and there is a tough break for the 53 car, Hank Parker Jr., the rookie driver who ran awfully well in final practice yesterday.
He's still moving along at a pretty good clip, if you ask me.
Yes, he is.
See if we can show you what happened a moment ago, the 53 car. Take a look at the left side of the car.
And we see the cap the outside tread, the tread of the tire actually going back and forth, And luckily it stays on the car so we don't have that big chunk of debris. Oh, I thought we didn't have a big chunk of debris out there, but I guess hopefully it rolled down to the inside.